Hey coloring friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kiana here, and today is going to be a relaxed coloring chat because I found this Unpopular Opinions coloring tag and I thought it would be fun to join along. This is my first time doing one of these tag videos, so hopefully it goes well. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. There's 10 questions and then 7 true or false. I'll go ahead and put in the description who created this original tag set of questions, but I found the coloring tag from Sunny Soul Coloring. I love watching her videos. She's so bubbly, so happy, and just watching her videos makes me happy. Hearing her talk and explain her process or talk about her life or color her pictures. I love her coloring as well. So if you haven't checked her out, go check her out. And then also, if you want to do the tag or check out the person that created the tag, I'll have her tagged below as well. And with that, let's jump in. Question number 1 is a popular book you don't connect with. For me, right now, this is the Disney Color by Numbers. I am giving them another chance, but I've colored a couple of pages, one with acrylic markers, one with alcohol markers. Yeah, I know they're not single-sided, but I did it anyway. And I don't like how either of those turned out. I'm gonna try Crayola Super Tips because I did find a lady on Instagram that was coloring hers with Super Tips and they look super good. So I'm gonna try those and give them one more chance. Question number 2, simple or highly detailed pages. I think I'm in the middle of the road here. Bold and easy is a little too simple, and I don't quite like all of the intricate pages or highly detailed pages that just have a ton of things going on. So I'm a kind of middle of the road girl. Number 3 is alcohol markers or colored pencils. For me, this is both and add water-based markers. I love all 3 mediums and will use them all. I don't care. I like them all. I do think that I have more control with colored pencils on how my page turns out. So, and I like those pages generally more than I like my water-based or alcohol-based marker pages. So, yeah. Question 4. Is it okay to have whips? Yes. Please have whips. Please have works in progress. I think hobbies are meant to be relaxed. And so naturally, if you're doing things in a relaxed nature, you're not worried about finishing them. So you're going to have whips. You're going to have things that are in progress. So yeah. Question 5, an illustrator or style that isn't for you. I already mentioned bold and easy. I think portraits, I don't gravitate to portraits. And then for illustrator, right now, I will say Deborah Muller. I know a lot of people like her, but the eyes and the lips on her girls, women, just creep me out. So no, that's a no for me. Question 6 is, are coloring books getting repetitive? Yes, I think any niche that is in the world that people buy things for that niche is naturally over time going to get repetitive. Once other people, other illustrators, other artists, other companies find out that consumers are purchasing in large quantities something, there are going to be repeats, there are going to be mimics, there are going to be things that are similar to the last one and the last one and the last one and the last one. So yes. Question 7, are limited edition books overhyped? I think this is subjective. I think, again, like any hobby, there are going to be limited editions or special collector things, and people are going to want them. I think where coloring books often have limited edition, or like the artist bought, the mythographic artist bought collections, I think the only thing about that is most hobbies, like say collecting coins or collecting stamps that has collector items or limited editions, usually those things are worth more money later on. Well, if you have a book that is an artist bought edition or a limited edition or a special illustrator edition, obviously you are going to color in it. I mean, I hope, since this is the hobby that you do, you're going to color in it, which means that book is not going to retain its value. The only way it will retain value is if you didn't color in it, you didn't open it, you just saved it on a shelf. And then what is the point of buying it? Question 8. Are color-alongs overrated or underrated? Right now, for me, I think they're underrated. I would like to see more color-alongs. You can go back on YouTube and find older color-alongs for older books, older pencils, things like that. But I think now, with the resurgence of this coloring community, it would be nice to have some newer color-alongs and have them be at a slower pace as well. If you are thinking of like a beginner trying to follow your color along or something like that, I think it would be nice. Number 9 is thoughts on overconsumption. I don't have any. I think, again, this is a hobby, and like any other hobby, whether it's stamps or birds or coins or whatever, you're going to collect things. You're collecting stamps, you're collecting coins, you're collecting your bird photos and tracking them and marking how many birds you've seen. So yeah, I think there's overconsumption in the world in general, but I think also hobbies make us happy. And if you have to go to work, or if you have things going on in your life, we also have things going on in this world with viruses and wars and oil shortages and rising grocery prices. If you're happy buying coloring books and coloring supplies, then make yourself happy. Do you? And question 10 is popular supply not worth the money? Right now for me, this is acrylic markers. They're everywhere. They're all different freaking kinds, like all kinds. Whether you got direct ink, or you even got this, or you shake it or do whatever. And I think they're all overpriced. I don't like the way they look in books, and I haven't really found a use for them in books besides like maybe using them for highlights or covering up lines, if you want to cover up a black line and make those lines white or something like that. So I think overhyped. Yeah, not worth the money. All right, and now for the true or false section. So number 1 is you don't need to swatch supplies. I think for me, this is false, with the caveat of I don't usually swatch all of my supplies, but I think you have to do some kind of swatch, whether this on the go swatching, like, which is normally what I do. I'll have paper next to me or a sketchbook or something, and I'm swatching the marker or something just to see what the color is before I color, so I can choose my colors. Because even though I do swatch my supplies when I have time, or when I want to color but I really don't know what I want to color, I don't go back to my swatches. I don't go look at them. I don't pull them out to match up colors for a color palette or something like that. So I think it's just do what you do. If you want to swatch all of your supplies and that's what works for your brain, do it. And if you are a swatch on the go person like me, that's cool too. Number 2, cute, cozy books are worth the hype. I'm going to say this is false. I think, again, we've got a lot of cute, cozy books. We've got a lot of cute, cozy authors, illustrators, and companies, and they are putting out a mass amount of these things. Number 3, collecting books is part of the hobby. Back to overconsumption or whatever I was answering before, this is true. If you are doing a hobby, you're going to collect things. And number 4 is you need social media to participate. I would say in the community, yes. In coloring, no. But to be able to share your pages and get feedback, follow others that are doing this like hobby and talk to them in groups or messages or whatever, then yes, you're going to need social media. Number 5, coloring isn't something you do while doing other things. For me, this is false. I color to relax. I color to get the day off of me after work or just on the weekends when I just want to free my mind and be creative. So I usually have music, podcasts, or TV. I'm doing something. So I'm either doing one of those things. Most often I'm watching movies or TV shows. And so I'm relaxing. I'll look at the TV show a little bit. I'll color a little bit. I'll look at the TV show a little bit. I'll color a little bit. I will say that I don't put on things that I want to intently watch. So I've watched Seinfeld show 11 times. That might be something that I put on while I color because I can just listen to it and I know already what's kind of happening in the scene, so I don't have to look up at the TV or at my tablet as much. All right, 2 more to go. Number 6 is budget supplies are as good as artist quality. Obviously false. Budget is budget for a reason. There's going to be some lower methods used to create those products. So it's not going to be artist quality. Now, do you need artist quality supplies to color? No. So if you have a budget account, buy budget supplies. I know lots of colorists on YouTube and Instagram that I follow. They use budget supplies and their pages are gorgeous. And the last one, number 7, is quantity compromises quality. I will say this is false. There again, people are human. We're doing different things. We have different requirements of us. I don't have a lot of time, so I don't color a lot of pages. But there are people that can color a lot of pages each month, and their quality is still amazing. All right, that was it. So those are all of my unpopular coloring opinions for today. I would love to hear what you think, or if you played along with this tag, I would love to watch your video. Again, I'll have Sunny Soul tag, and then the person that created the original question set of this unpopular opinions tag challenge, I'll have her tagged as well. Thank you guys so much for being here, for hanging out with me. I hope to see you next time. Bye.